Former child star Jennette McCurdy candidly discussed her disturbing relationship with her domineering stage mother Debbie on a new podcast. The 31-year-old rose to fame on the Nickelodeon shows iCarly and Sam and Cat, only to eventually quit acting as an adult in 2017. Last year, she published her best-selling memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, laying bare the dark secrets of her past with her mother. Now, on a new episode of the Louis Theroux Podcast, Jennette recounted the way her mother showered me till I was 17, 18, revealing she would be in the shower with me, shampooing and conditioning my hair, washing my body. Jennette recalled she would give me breast and vaginal exams in the shower and said that she was checking for lumps. She was just checking for cancer. Debbie, meanwhile, would be clothed, Jennette said, but it was uncomfortable for me. I knew it felt violating for me, and I knew I didn't want it. Jennette's bid to put a stop to the practice failed, as the one time I had attempted to even say, "Hey, do you think I could shower myself?" She flew into hysterics, and it just became clear to me, oh, I can't ever try to shower myself again. Ultimately, Jennette, who was raised Mormon, was only able to shower in private after her mother was diagnosed with a recurrence of cancer. Having begun a singing career in 2009, Jennette had to go on tour as a musician, while Debbie was confined to one city to undergo chemotherapy. She physically could not be with me, and that was, I think, the only reason why I was able to finally start showering myself, Jennette said. Looking back and attempting to analyze her mother's behavior, Jennette theorized that the showers may have been the result of such factors as no boundaries, ownership, the fear of me growing up, and body monitoring. Jennette was only 11 years old, already a child actress, when Debbie started her off on a stringent regimen of calorie restriction. The process began after Jennette began developing breasts, which she regarded as a horrifying development because it was a harbinger of adulthood. And it had always been really clear to me that my mom did not want me to grow up. Not just for acting, but it also felt like her worth was tied up in me being young, said Jennette. With me being young, she had something to do. She felt good. In order to stop the boobs from coming in, Jennette revealed, she and Debbie partnered up to count our calories. Debbie, her daughter, divulged, weighed me daily and she measured my thighs with a measuring tape. She taught me what diuretics were and we read calorie books together and constantly were just in this kind of as partners in crime. Jennette confessed that their complicity felt amazing. I'm aware now of how warped it was, but at the time it really felt like, you know, in The Parent Trap when the girls are like doing hand jives and dancing together. She told herself, oh my goodness, Mom and me are in this thing together. And she also told me it was a secret. We shouldn't tell anyone. Young Jennette thought that was great because we've got kind of the secret code language. Nobody else knows what we're doing. We can kind of wink and nod to each other and know that we're in this together and nobody else is a part of this. So it felt amazing at the time, but it did lead to a really arduous relationship with food.